chance that this could go on past an hour, like 2-3 hours, because the longest we've had a city council meeting in Tempe last is 4 hours, and that was for the Oakley family. If anyone else has something to say, feel free to say.
What up? Struck by lightning.
I doubt anything's gonna happen. I'm just giving you guys heads up.
What up, Cher? What's up, Jules?
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No racist!
Police!
No racist!
Police!
Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
What up, Wookie?
Antonio Arce!
Thank you.
Antonio Arce!
Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
Yeah, we're here in the city of Tempe, where there's going to be a protest / demonstration. What's up, Big Shitty? Hell yeah, Big Shitty in the house. There's going to be a protest / demonstration on the city council meeting for Tempe for Antonio Arce. It's been 1 year and 1 day, so 1 year yesterday, on the killing of Antonio Arce. So, got one of the big organizers right here, Tempe Against Police Violence. You guys check them out. So, let's see if they let us in. Yeah, I know, Big Shitty. I know. It's all right. I watch you, bro. I watched your last video on Facebook. That's cool. What up? It's been cool, bro. Thanks for joining, man. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get in this. For the cost, check it out, guys.
Thank you, Nobody.
In loving memory of Antonio Arce.
Arizona auditors wearing the Justice for Antonio Arce t-shirt. I got a bunch of them, so if you're an Arizona local and you want one, I got the size of a blanket left of 2XL.
Representing.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
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 No justice! No justice! No racist! No racist! No justice! No justice! Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
Say his name!
Antonio Arce!
Fourth Amendment violations here. MCW in the house.
Your strap's covered and
Tab
he's
B.
wearing the Tempe Against Police Violence shirt. We got Officer Sorensen over there. Ball car. Spinning Cobra Hay. We got Arizona Auditor. Phoenix Cop Watch.
Hell yeah. We'll do some MCW Joker and Big Shitty.
CW's in there.
MCW in the his.
Security guards. We got Daniel's Bay right there. We're so worried about what I have.
Alright guys, I might have to set my stuff down for a second.
Hiding behind the blue screen.
I ain't got no bag on.
Okay, just make sure these are your pockets.
Whoop.
This is a key for.
It is for a server.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mine.
Did you go ahead and leave your stuff out? Just so you can step over your phone. Hey, come on over already.
Alrighty, you're good.
Anything else in your pockets? No. Okay, you can leave it. I can help whatever's next.
Alright guys, sorry. We're back. Can you guys give me a 1 if you guys get a good video or if you guys still buffering?
Step over here.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys.
It's probably easier if you just leave it out for you.
Yeah, so your pocket right here? Yeah, I just emptied it out. Can you empty your pocket real quick? Alright, good to go. Alright, thank you. Alright. You know, this activity.
There's no drama. I don't see no drama.
What's up?
Yes. There you go.
Let me get it.
I don't know
Did
if
you
I'll be
want to
able
speak?
to. No. Alright guys, meeting was scheduled to start at 6, so we're right around the corner. Oh, no way, Big Shitty. Fuck yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. Shoot that to me, bro. You gonna make me wait till February? Damn. I can't wait to see that shit. Hell yeah, bro. I can't wait. I've been looking forward for months to look at that video. You guys check out how this art, all this art on the wall, just hangs. It's just hanging from strings. That's tight.
We took down a lot of these paintings that they had in here last time. A bunch of paintings about police brutality, and we were here at the meeting for police brutality.
Shit. They took all those down? All right, makes sense. Yeah, I'm still trying to collect mine, bro. I've been working with working on both the Goodyear PD as well as MCAO, the Maricopa Attorney's Office, as well as the Appeals Office, to get my property back. But it's an uphill battle, bro. You know, they don't want to move a single nail, single finger to help you out. So my case is over, you know. Sorry guys, my voice is a little deep. I'm a little sick. Yeah, for sure. We ain't stopping, brother. Hey Dylan, better. A lot of you guys, I don't know if a lot of you guys don't know, I had another heart attack in December 14th. Had a heart attack while driving on the freeway, and I was by myself, so it was a little scary and stuff, but doing a lot better from that. Just trying to fight health issues while trying to still do something I love, you know. But hey, thank you, Struck Baleno. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. They're changing a couple things, looking at my meds and stuff like that. I shouldn't have caused that. But I was in the hospital for about 3 days, and thank God everything came out okay. I'm good now. I feel good. So ready to move on with my life. Smash that like button, guys. Smash it. I believe we have the parents of Antonio Arce here as well. And then a couple of guys are still filling out speaker cards. Sorry guys, got my do not disturb on. So you guys won't be hearing all those nagging messages. I've got a lot of flack on that. Sorry guys. Noah is at home. I actually came straight from work, so otherwise if I would have been at home, I would have hit him up, see if I'm pretty sure he would have been here.
Came straight from work, so I'm glad I supplied him a shirt.
Yeah. Are they remodeling
Yeah.
they're remodeling the place, right? Yeah, they're remodeling the original place where they hold all of the city council meetings. So that's where we're at this location. You can see it's a temporary setup. Just some chairs and some tables up front.
The one cutie right there. She was funny because I got the word that she wanted to be working
Haha, what up, Fred? Hell yeah.
before this protest.
Should have been here with her, man. Wow, you're here though, which is great. Hi, Lady Zaga, what's up?
The mayor.
Yeah, I'm glad to see all you guys jump on here. Once this gets started, I'm going to try to get closer too so we can get better audio. We're kind of far behind. I know they have microphones and all that, but I want to get good audio and a good video of the speakers as well. Yeah, Big Shitty, hit me up, brother. Hit me up. Shoot me the details of when you'll be here, and we'll get something organized, bro. Thank you so much, Lady Zaga, for posting that. Thank you very much. That's why we're here today. Antonio Arce, 1 year, 1 day ago. He was shot down by Officer Gene, who has now been allowed to retire and is pensioned. That was 1 year ago. A couple of days ago, I believe actually about a week and a half ago, they released a longer video of the body cam footage. So originally the body cam footage was about 2 minutes long. It only showed the officer shooting at the suspect, or shooting at Arce, but didn't follow up with anything. So the video they just released is about 11 and a half minutes, and it shows the officer actually going down the alley and actually calling in the shooting as a mid 40-year-old man. Remind you, this was a 15-year-old boy. So called it in as a mid 40-year-old man. And then eventually when they walked up to the body, they found that they called in that he had a toy pistol on him. So officer shot as the boy was running, which, does not put his life in danger or threats. And, you can't really distinguish from the camera whether he had anything in his hands or not. So everything happened so quick. The officer made a judgment on the street to shoot at him and pretty much murder him.
Benson, if you're in here still, if you can post why we are here, we can post a link to the body cam footage. That would be awesome. The brown shirt is G4S. Everyone
Yeah, so we're here at the city of Tempe City Council meeting, and we have a lot of protesters all kind of walking in and around the crowd as well for justice for Antonio Arce. He was 14. He was 14 there. Yeah, he was 14. I'm sorry. Correction, guys. He was 14 when he got shot. Would have been 15 yesterday.
This next is great, dude. I'm still going to stand for you. I'm going to take your seat.
Try to get a little closer. All right, guys, just setting up to begin. Exactly, Big Shady. In the Middle East, I understand you're not allowed to shoot unless you're shot at. So, I mean, those guys face serious danger every day, and these guys are facing us citizens on a daily basis. And here we are getting shot.
Good evening and welcome to the Tempe City Council regular meeting here at the Tempe History Museum, meeting for the new year, January 16th, 2020. For all those who are able, could you please rise for a moment of silence, followed by Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Next item on our agenda is our meeting minutes. Vice Mayor Kiwi.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Move to approve items 3A, 1 through 2, approval of the council meeting minutes.
It's been moved by Councilmember Kiwi. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Giordano Savage. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? I do want to make note for the record that Councilmember Arlene Chen is unavailable to be this evening, and Councilmember Keating is sick at home, and we wish him a speedy recovery. With that, Councilmember or Vice Mayor Kiwi.
Move to approve items B 1 through 10, acceptance of board, commission, and committee meeting minutes.
It's been moved by Vice Mayor Kiwi, seconded by Councilmember Giordano Savage. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? That motion does carry 5-0. The next item on our agenda is reports and announcements. Councilmember or Mr. City Manager, do you have anything? The only announcement I have is Tempe Board and Commission and Community vacancies and appointments. So per our city charter, the mayor, we have made board and commission appointments this evening as part of our regular meeting agenda. So this appointment is listed under 5A1. And before I go to our city manager, I do want to read a statement. So before we get into the council meeting tonight, I'd like to start the meeting with a brief update on the criminal administrative investigations into the death of Antonio Arce, which occurred 1 year ago yesterday. I know that there are individuals here tonight who will have the opportunity to speak, and I think it's helpful to start with some facts about what the city has done and what the city can do. First, the Tempe Police Department completed the criminal investigation into the death of Antonio Arce and turned that over to our county attorney's office last February. The next step is for the county attorney to decide and announce the next steps. The city of Tempe does not have a role in this legal process beyond delivering the criminal investigation. Second, once the decision from the county attorney's office has been reached, the Tempe Police Department will be able to complete the administrative investigation. And third, I know there may be some questions about the Police Public Safety Personal Retirement Systems Board's recent decision to grant Officer Hine accidental disability benefits. The decision is made only by the board according to state law, and the city cannot revoke any benefits granted by that board. With that being said, we do have to conduct city business here at this meeting, but I will work to get through the business as quickly as possible so that we can hear your public comments, and we are happy to stay here and hear you out as long as it takes. And we just ask for you to be respectful of the community members who are also here to speak to the council tonight about issues that is important to them. With that, let's move on to our non-consent agenda. Before we do that, Mr. Manager, do you have any announcements?
No announcements.
With that, next item on our agenda is our consent agenda. All the items listed on the consent agenda will be considered as a group and will be enacted with one motion by the city council unless an item is removed for separate consideration. Members of the public may remove public hearing items for separate consideration. Public hearing items are designated by an asterisk, and council members may remove any item for separate consideration. If you do wish to speak on a public hearing item, please fill out a speaker's card, which can be found located on the table near the entrance, and please turn that into the front of the room, and I'll call your name when it is your turn for public comment. The consent agenda is as follows. I am pulling for a future date, item 5A8, so that will be removed. Miscellaneous items 5A1 through 5A7. Awards and bids and contracts, items 5B1 through 5B12. And resolutions, items
Yeah, it's like a
5C1.
temporary place.
Again, if there are any items on the consent agenda that I just read that are marked with an asterisk, it is a public hearing item. And could you please get my attention so that I could remove that item? I don't see any. I'll look to my council colleagues. Seeing none, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda as read with the exception of 5A8? Then moved by Vice Mayor Cubey. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilmember Adams. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Hit it again,
All those
Guaymito.
opposed?
Hit it again.
That motion carries 7-0 with Councilmember Keith and Councilmember Chin absent. With that, we will now move on to our non-consent agenda. All the items listed on the non-consent agenda will be
Nice.
considered separately. Agenda items scheduled for introduction and first public hearing will be heard. It will not be voted upon at this meeting. Agenda items scheduled for a second public hearing and final adoption will be voted upon tonight. Item miscellaneous items, 6A1 is to hold a public hearing for an appeal the Development Review Commission's decision to approve the use permit to allow a drive-through and a development plan review for South Mountain Retail located at 2415 West Baseline Road. The appellant party is Marianne Brownwell of Knoll Gardens Home Association. Israel Torres from the Torres Law Firm, and Pamela Thompson, Lefkowitz. With that, per the zoning code, an appeal shall be limited to the issues raised in the petition of the zoning and development code, section 6-803. Tonight's hearing is an appeal of the Development Review Commission's decision on December 10th, 2019 to approve a use permit to allow a drive-through and development plan review for the South Mountain Retail located at 2415 West Baseline Road. At this time, the appellant parties and their representatives can make a presentation.
Mr. Mayor, I would like to make a motion to postpone 6A1 to a future council meeting as two of our members are absent this evening.
Okay. There's been a motion from Councilmember Adams to postpone this item. Is there a second? Seconded by Councilmember Hernando Savage. Any discussion? Yes, Vice Mayor Cubey.
I would just ask to see if the parties, the appellant and the developer could perhaps have a meeting and come together and see if there could be some conditions met that would satisfy the appellant. We just can't require that, but we just hope that that could happen.
Noted, thank you.
I have a question for our attorney. Because the appellant is making the appeal, are they able to make a presentation? Would you like to?
Basically, Mayor and members of the council, because the council has decided to postpone to a future meeting, there's been a motion and a second, a vote can be taken. You can certainly ask to make sure that the parties do or do not have any objections to postponement. But that motion is on the table, so a motion.
Okay. So there's been a motion and there's been a second. I will now turn to my council colleagues. All those in favor of postponing item 6A1 to a future date, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That motion passes unanimous, or 5-0 with Councilmember Chin and Adams absent. I can't say Adams. Yeah, I'm sorry, Councilmember Chin. All right, the next item.
What up, Betsy?
Next item is 6A2, to hold a public hearing to appeal the Development Review Commission's decision to approve a use permit to allow a drive-through for the development plan review for In-N-Out Burger located at 2401 West Baseline Road. The appellate party is Marion Barnwell and Noah Gardens Home Association, Israel Torres Torres Law Firm, and Pamela Thompson Lefkowitz.
Pardon me, Mayor, Paul Gilbert, 701 North 44th Street. I have just raised a gentle point of order. When you continue, do you not have to continue to a specific date?
I believe we do. Our city.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. That would be our recommendation. We have a council meeting scheduled for February 13th and a regular council meeting scheduled for February 27th. 27th and for an additional time.
Would the 27th be okay with the appellate as well as the applicant?
The applicant would prefer the 13th.
Okay.
The 13th, for the record, item 6A1, the postponement of that meeting will be for February 13th. That's my remark.
Mayor, with that being said, on the reading just currently read, 6A2,
Correct.
that we go ahead and say about today, we're going to go ahead and postpone it, and I'll make a motion for that.
I'll second.
It's moved by Councilmember Bernardo Savage, or Councilmember Navarro, seconded by Councilmember Adams. And we will be postponing this meeting to February 13th as well, the next council meeting. Is there any comments or discussion from the council? All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed? That motion does pass. 5-0. With that, we now move on.
Spain Cobra, thanks for doing
Item
that.
683 is to hold a public hearing for an appeal of the Development Review Commission's decision to approve the use permit to allow a fuel center and development plan review for Circle K located at 1900 West Pastor Road. The appellant is Kim Gaffney Boza.
Like half the room.
The North Tempe Neighborhood Association. So tonight's public hearing is an appeal of the Development Review Commission's decision on December 10th, 2019 to approve the use permit to allow fuel center and a development plan review for Circle K located at 1900 North Astor Road. At this time, I would ask the appellant, Ms. Kim Gaffney-Moser, to make her presentation.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Councilmember Adams.
I'd like to make a motion to postpone based on our two members being absent this evening.
Okay. It's been seconded. Is there a motion to postpone this item 683 to postpone it to February 13th? I think that would be the appropriate date, given the other two appellant items. And it's been seconded by Councilmember Arredondo Savage. Is the appellant, are you okay with that, Kim? Okay. They're okay with that. With that being said, is there a motion? Yes.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, David Shashevsky on behalf of Circle K, the applicant. Looking at calendars, I don't know that the 13th is going to work for us. I think what was the alternate date between?
February 27th.
I think that would be a better date for us if the appellants don't have any objection.
Not sure, maybe working next week.
Okay, so instead of the February 13th, we will move to February 27th to hear this item 683. And it'll be in a council chamber. With that being said, there's been a motion. In a second, the voting vote. We need to take a vote. All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, that motion does carry 5-0.
Yeah, we need the whole Colorado
Next item is item 6.
and SD crew out here for sure.
Facilities and wastewater facilities and street facilities. The This is a public hearing item. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address us under item 6A4? Could you please get my attention? Seeing none, we'll close that portion. Any comments or discussion from the council? Seeing none. Next item is item 6A5, is to adopt a notice of intent to enter a retail development tax incentive agreement with Morton Lightlock, formerly known as Semantic, for the Financing Operations Center at 830 Eastside, located at 60 East Rio Salado Parkway. Now, just so everyone knows, this intent requires at least a 2/3 of the city council majority vote, which is item 6A5. So for everyone knows, the intent requires is
Yep.
2/3 of the city council majority vote.
It's like a ton of people left already.
Second approval. And we only have 5 members present this evening. So I would like to call the author up from our economic development team, the program manager, to read statements into the.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I am here to provide you with factual findings to assist you in connection with the request before you to enter into a notice of intent to enter into a retail development tax incentive agreement with Morton Lightlock. The proposal is that the city will rebate the unrestricted portion of the transaction privilege tax known as the sales tax, which is currently 1.2%. That's the amount actually collected in a total amount not to exceed $50,000 over a 3-year period, provided that Morton Lightlock creates 150 net new jobs with an average salary of $150,000 and maintains said jobs. The taxes relate to those taxes the city levies and actually collects on furniture, fixtures, and equipment for this location until December 31st, 2023. Economic Development concurs with the third-party verification of the financial analysis of the anticipated impact of the agreement as follows. Norton Lightlock is expected to generate an estimated $106,075 in direct tax revenues and $105,042 in indirect tax revenues, for a total of $211,119 over a 3-year period. This amount is more than 4 times the amount of the incentive being proposed. Finally, Norton Lightlock has stated that they would not have located in Tempe without incentives, as they had also been considering relocating their headquarter operation either to Salt Lake City or staying in Mountain View, California.
Okay, thank you. Is there any comments or discussions from any of the council on item 6A5? All right, is there a move on item 6A5? It's been moved by Vice Mayor Kuby. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Aaron Barr. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? That motion passes. Next item is item 6A6, to approve an increase in the contract amount with the Road Human Resources to provide temporary contract employees to officiate a variety of sporting events sponsored through community services. Any comments or discussion from the council? If not, is there a motion on item 6A6? Been moved by Councilmember. Is there a second? Second by Vice Mayor Kuby. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? That motion does carry 5-0. Next item, item 6A7, is approve an increase in the contract amount with Chemtrade Chemicals US LLC for the purchase of lime blended alcohol. Is there any comments or discussion from the council or a motion on item 6A7? It's moved by Councilman Fairdown Savage. Is there a second by Vice Mayor Kuby? All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, that motion does pass 5-0. Next item, item 6A8, is to award a construction manager at risk construction contract to PCL Construction Incorporated for the Reservoir 2 improvements in the Johnny G. Martinez Water Treatment Plant, guaranteed maximum price of 5 projects located at 255 East Marigold Lane. Any comments or discussion from the council or a motion on item 6A8? Moved by Vice Mayor Kuby. Is there a second? seconded by Councilmember Adams. All those in favor, please say aye. All those opposed, same sign. That motion does pass 5-0. The next section on the non-consent ordinance is items for introduction and first hearing. These items will be read and introduced tonight, but no vote will be taken. The second hearing and vote of these items will be scheduled for February 13th, 2020. Ordinance and items for introduction and first hearing. The first item in this section is 6B1, is to introduce an amendment to the public hearing to adopt an ordinance for medical marijuana amendment consisting of changes with the code that regulates the medical marijuana dispensary hours of operation in Tempe. The applicant is Harvest Tempe. The second public hearing is scheduled for February 13th. Would the applicant like to make a statement? Please come forward.
Thank you, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and Council. I have an incredibly short presentation for you. My name is Lauren Meehouse. I am the Government Relations Specialist for Harvest Health and Recreation. We are talking about a very brief text amendment, but for those of you who haven't been a part of the medical cannabis process during Tempe in the past, a brief overview of Harvest. We are a real estate operator based right here in Tempe, Arizona. Including our Tempe location, we have 10 dispensaries throughout the state. Our goal in Tempe is, I have some things up here that I'm not going to read for you, but for your viewing pleasure, in case you don't want to just listen to me. Our goal in Tempe has always been and continues to be to not just be the best dispensary in town, but to be one of the best business partners in town, create employment opportunities and drive economic growth inside the city. So our current operations, here are a couple of photos of our locations on 710 West Elliott, Suite 102. Our hours of operation are currently 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday through Saturday, also 7 days a week. We are looking at doing a text amendment to extend the operating hours from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. to be in line with the Arizona state law. We are currently adjacent to a number of cities who have later operating hours, and our ultimate goal is to have the revenue and the citizens of Tempe stay in Tempe when they're shopping at the dispensary, so they can keep their revenue here in the city. The surrounding cities, you can see Phoenix, Chandler, and Glendale at the 10 p.m. closing time, Mesa at 9, and Scottsdale at 7. We are going through the same process in Scottsdale right now to extend their hours to 10 o'clock p.m. One of the biggest questions that people have when we're talking about extending the hours of operation is what the security impacts are. All of our Harvest stores have a great deal of security, including 24/7 electronic surveillance, secured entrances. So we have a secured external entrance, a waiting room, and then another secured entrance into the dispensary area where product is kept, well-lit facilities inside and out, and of course, collaboration with our local law enforcement at Tempe PD. Tempe PD actually years ago did a study about crimes surrounding dispensaries and cultivation centers versus crimes surrounding liquor stores and pharmacies or convenience stores. So during the study period, they found that for the 60 crimes surrounding, dispensaries, there were 827 for around liquor stores and 990 around pharmacies. Just to give you a picture of what crime looks like, Tempe PD has come and said that really having these extended hours does not correlate with increased crime. And a part of that is because of the regulations that surround cannabis, having well-lit entrances, multiple security entrances, etc. And finally, the city of Phoenix in 2018 did an amendment to change their operating hours to 10 o'clock p.m. City staff similarly found there that there was no significant public safety issues or detrimental effects to these establishments, meaning dispensaries, and they went ahead and went forward with increasing their operating hours until 10 p.m. to keep their revenue in their city. So thank you guys, I ask you for your consideration. I know this is just our informational hearing. We're looking forward to being back on the 13th of February. I'm available for questions now or after.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Councilmember Ardano Savage.
Thank you for the information, I really appreciate it. I mean, I've heard a lot of really positive things and actually talked to the police department in regards to any security concerns. I think what you guys are doing is really good. And maybe this is just more curiosity for myself. I
Are you working with the town of Guadalupe? Because I believe that their dispensary closes at 6.
They are,
Fairly early.
just checked. They are 9 o'clock.
Oh, they are.
So we are, yep, we're looking at each of our dispensaries and trying to make them all in line with state operating hours.
Okay, so then my other question would be, do you guys also do delivery? Do you use a delivery service?
In Phoenix, we do not. In the Tempe area, we do not.
Okay. So is it a choice? Is it a choice of the dispensary to utilize
I
delivery?
believe, if I'm correct, it depends on each city. Like Glendale, for example, did recently approve a delivery service, so that is a possibility there. I can give you more information on that, though. I don't want to give
I'm
you
just
false
pretty curious, 'cause I know
information.
we've had this conversation before, and I do believe that delivery is an option in the city of Tempe.
Okay.
So I was just curious. And then I don't know, do you guys have statistics in regards to how many medical marijuana cards
Take it
there
off,
are in the city of Tempe?
I can find out for you. I do not have that number off the top of my head, but I'm happy to find out for you. It's a good amount. Is that a?
Well, yeah, and I guess but like I said, just my own curiosity.
Yeah, let me pull that for Tempe and then surrounding cities, so you guys can kind of see a comparison of
Yeah.
what's happening in the city.
Fantastic. Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
This is a public hearing item. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address us under item 6B1? Can you please get my attention? Seeing none. Move on to item 6B2. Is to introduce and hold the first public hearing about the ordinance to add a subsection under Tempe City Code Section 27-22, sewers and sewage disposal, additional retreatment measures relating to granting variances to requirements in Section 27-22, and formalize best management practice agreements when such a variance or BMP would not result in harm to the wastewater collection system. The second and final public hearing is scheduled for February 13th, 2020. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address us on this item? It is a public hearing item. Could you please get my attention? Seeing none, close that portion of the public hearing. Any comments or discussion from the council? Moving on, next item on the agenda is scheduled for a second public hearing and final adoption. Those issues will be considered now. These items were read and introduced on December 12th, 2019, and a vote will be taken tonight. So ordinance and items for second hearing and final adoption, 6C1.
Like justice, whatever.
So a second hearing and final adoption to adopt an ordinance for a zoning map amendment from CSS to TOD and R-4 to MU-4 TOD to amended plan area development overlay to establish development standards for a new 1 to 3-story mixed-use development consisting of 636 dwelling units and commercial use for the East Line Village
Yeah, I
located
think
at
justice.
east of Patch Boulevard. The applicant is Kevin Burnham. This is a public hearing, but we'd like to have a statement first from the applicant. Ms. Vaz.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, sorry. For your record, my name is Monty Vaz, law firm of Kevin Burnham. I'm here tonight regarding East Village. I made a fairly extensive presentation last week, so I'm happy to answer any questions or we certainly ask for your support. We talked about this a lot. We're very excited to bring this new innovative community to Tempe and happy to take any questions.
Any questions from Ms. Vaz from the council? Yes. Well, we also have, this is a public hearing, so I'd like to ask members of the public, this is a public hearing item 6C1. Would you make any comments on item 6C1? Could you please get my attention? Close that portion. Yes. You can come up and ask a question. You can
Probably run.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve.
It's been approved by, it's been a motion to approve by Councilmember Adams. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Navarro. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. That motion does pass 5-0 with Councilmembers Keating and Chen absent. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and skip our current events and council announcements and go right to public appearances. Okay. Councilmember Adams, we're now moving on to item number 7 on our agenda, current events and council announcements. Councilmember Adams.
Just a couple of announcements. 6th Street Market is open for business. It's on Sundays, and you can shop. And there's really cool products to buy, so I'd encourage you to go down. It's at 6th Street Park by Tempe City Hall. And that's my only announcement tonight.
Vice Mayor Key.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to begin with my Connecting with QB event, which is an opportunity to have a sit down, no particular topic, whatever is on your mind. Please come. It's always the last Saturday of the month from 1 to 4 at the library outside of Connections Cafe. And I hope to see you there. And then we need volunteers still for our annual point-in-time homeless count. It takes place on the 28th of January. On the 22nd at the library, we have a training for those who have never participated in the count. This count is happening all over the country on this certain day on January 28th, a snapshot in time, so we can assess the extent, the geographic extent and the quantity of our street neighbors and be able to get the resources that we need in order to bring services. Maybe we could talk after, or you could at the public comment. Sure. So we need volunteers, and we'd urge you to sign up. And the city of Tempe has information on the website and on the calendar. I was really happy to be part of this launch of the Arizona Shifa Clinic. It's a product of ICNA ICNA Relief, which is a national organization of Muslims who come together to help our underinsured and our insured people. So they are offering, this is a permanent thing now, a free clinic every second Sunday of every month from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's for uninsured and underinsured people. It's amazing the number of volunteers, doctors and nurses and practitioners that are coming together to help anyone in our community. It's certainly not limited to the Muslim community. The source of the philanthropy is the Muslim community, but this is open to everyone. And so this information will be distributed to our street neighbors at every opportunity, but especially during the homeless point in time count. So please visit the facility. It's an amazing thing to behold. They have a food pantry as well, and they have women get shelter who are victims of domestic violence. Again, so my daughter got married on December 28th, so I'm very pleased to welcome my son-in-law, Michael Begley, to the family. And then just the other day, we got really big news that I'd like to share with you all today. And that news is that they're going off the family plan, Verizon, and they're going to have their own cell phone service.
Congratulations!
So for any of you who are parents, you might know that it's actually a big moment in your kid's life when you get a little independence that way. So anyway, thank you for bearing with me, and congratulations to my new son and my daughter. And the last thing I'd like to say is that my heart does go out to Antonio Arce's family and friends and the entire community. 1 year ago yesterday, this community faced unbearable loss. It's a loss that I, in my personal life, have not imagined, to lose someone so close to me. And I know there's so much pain in this community, and I'm just so sorry. I know anniversaries of when people pass away are particularly hard. The holiday is hard, and my heart goes out to the family and friends of Antonio.
Councilmember Navarro.
It's even harder when they reward together.
Now we move on to public appearances. We don't have any scheduled public appearances tonight, so I will move on to unscheduled public appearances. So according to the open meeting law, members of the city council may only discuss matters listed on this agenda for discussion and legal action. Matters discussed by the public during public appearances cannot be discussed by the council unless they are otherwise listed on this agenda. For discussion and legal action, speakers must present at the podium. There is a 3-minute time limit per
We're just
speaker.
telling us that
Speakers and visual
we'll
aids
listen, but we don't
by
give a
the-
shit.
And phone recordings are not allowed. Members of the public shall refrain from making any personal, pertinent, or slanderous remarks or becoming boisterous while addressing the city council or while attending the meeting. Unauthorized remarks from the audience, clapping, stomping your feet, yelling, or any other similar demonstrations are also prohibited. In violation of these rules may result in the removal of the city council meeting. With that being said, I do have some cards that I would like to go through that have requested to speak. Mr. Darian Barrett, you have 3 minutes. State your name and place of residence for the record.
Man, I My name is Darren. I'm a resident of Tempe. I'm here a year later, a day after the 1-year anniversary of Antonio Arce, to speak my thoughts and opinions on Officer Hine receiving upwards of $29,000 for the rest of his life. These killer cops do not deserve a pension until their criminal investigation is through with the department and the DA. So I think that this $29,000 that Officer Hine is going to be receiving he doesn't deserve it. I think he deserves to be in jail. Antonio Arce deserves to be alive today. Your officer claimed that Antonio Arce turned around and pointed a gun at him. In that 11-minute body cam footage video you guys released, we didn't see that. I understand that you guys had to redact the body out of the video because of him being underage, but that blur is too big to even see if that gun was really there for the public. You know what I mean? And this goes back to Mike Pulley when he said that the gun is the reason why Dalvin Hollins got killed. It's never the gun that got anyone killed. It's the person behind it. The person that got Antonio Arce killed isn't himself. It wasn't the gun. It was the actions that Joseph Hine made.
Look how much these guys give a shit.
If I'm correct, 17 years of a police officer, 14 with the Department of Tempe. He should have the experience that we
Having a
want
laugh
out
over
of
your
the
under
Navy.
buddy.
We don't need bullets in the back anymore. We need professional officers. Take the training that you are offered, because we don't need no more bullets in the back. We need these people to live.
Thank you, Tony.
Because I know you don't want your grandchildren, I know you don't want your children ending up with a bullet in the back. Because we'll be out here. We'll be demanding justice if your son's unarmed, if your daughter's unarmed. But we're also going to be asking for your officer to be put in jail. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. Next is Terry Nickel, and after Terry is Ruth Lindsay.
First of all, I'd like to apologize to the family of Antonio and the family of anyone else fundamentally wronged by the police. Not just the police here. And after the untimely death of Antonio, last year, and a record-breaking year of police-involved shootings in 2018, the demands for police civilian review were rising, right? Appeals to local and state government have been met with just constant pushback. And there was a published by the Phoenix Law Enforcement Association, the police union of the Phoenix Police. And it was called, the Phoenix Police Department has had civilian oversight for many years. And it laid out some things. It laid out the position on civilian review, on complete civilian review. The only type of civilian review that they have has a few workers on it, and their attorneys. So obviously, they have some sort of relationship to the police. The rest are either ex-police or they're people who are involved with the police. They bring up a number of legal hurdles that, would prevent effective implementation of police review. What kind of, legal precedents would we have to follow, right? Civilian review boards would be powerless to stop the legal abuses of police power, such as the stop and frisk policy of, Terry versus Ohio, and that was in 1968, or the shooting of unarmed suspects that are attempting to flee police, as determined by Tennessee versus Garner, 1985. And on top of the disastrous ruling of Warren versus the District of Columbia, which set the standard that the police have no specific duty to the individual, but the public at large. So, not only that, but within the police use of deadly force, within their Bill of Rights, I believe,
The peace officer is justified in the use of deadly force as means to defend himself or a third person from what the police officer reasonably believes to be the use of imminent use, or the imminent use of deadly force. Antonio was running away. What about that was threatening? And you know, Phoenix PD was promising as early as February to implement de-escalation training, and this was followed in June by the deadly involved or police shooting of Andrich, who essentially thought they had a weapon, but it was literally the handcuffs that they were placed on one hand. And in a New York Times article entitled "How Phoenix Explains a Rise in Police Violence, It's the Civilians' Fault."
Thank you, darling.
We need to be educating ourselves individually as the workers, because the state fundamentally, this isn't the police being corrupt, this is the police doing what the police do.
Thank you, Mr.
1312.
Next is Ruth Lindsay. Can I ask the speakers to state your place of residence for the record? And after Ruth, we have John Define.
Sorry.
My name is Ruth Lindsay. I'm a resident of Tempe. I'm a lifelong resident of Tempe. I went to school here, public school, Tempe district, all the way through ASU, and now I'm raising my daughter here. And you know, I am here still for a reason, because it's been for me a great place to live. It was a great place to grow up, and I'm hoping it's still that for my daughter. But like a lot of white people in this country over the past 10 years, although not enough, I'm starting to realize that my experience in Tempe is not shared by many other families, including the family of Antonio Arce, who's here tonight, and who I'm here to support in a small way as a community member. Because if you can't trust that your kid is not gonna get killed by police, that's not a good place to live. You know, we're all getting ready to celebrate Martin Luther King Day. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we'll all get some time off with our families and, you know, go home and think about how great it is not to be racist. But I would implore you to take some time to read Dr. King's letter from Birmingham jail and remember that it's not the Klansmen he was worried about. It was the white moderates. So when we're talking about justice for Antonio, this is about Antonio. We're here today for Antonio, but this is about more than Antonio. This is about all the black and brown kids that police have shot all over this country because policing is fundamentally broken. And I know you want votes, and I know you want to put up your signs that say the police endorse us, but you're here to serve us. The police are here to serve us, not shoot us. Don't be a boring, ineffectual, white moderate, but stand up for true police reform. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very
John.
nice.
Following John is Mickey. Please state your name and place of residence for the record.
I'm John. I reside in Mesa. At the beginning of this meeting, a few comments were made to the effect of the impartiality, I suppose, of the city council on the issue of Antonio Arce and police. But I believe that impartiality within politics is a tradition and an impossibility. All politics necessarily serves the interest of one or another, one class or another, and oftentimes these interests are fundamentally incompatible. Every time this council refuses to take a stand on the issue of the killing of a member of the citizenry, for example, it is saying indirectly that it is not impartial, but that it is okay with the murder of its own citizenry when it serves the interests of the corporations and billionaires which the police ultimately serve. Inaction and silence on these issues is essentially legitimizing an entire legal system which allows this kind of thing to happen. One of the things said at the beginning of this meeting was essentially that the people here to speak on the death of Antonio Arce must respect the people who are here to discuss what they find important. I find it very interesting that the city council has agendized discussion on the approval of a drive-through or the hours of medical marijuana dispensaries, but not the murder of its own citizens. When the council says that When the council says that it is here to discuss the things important to them, I call on the people here to take them at face value and to understand the silence as them saying that they don't care about their lives. If this council claims that it is not able to stem the issue of police brutality, either on the basis of bureaucratic red tape or the independence of the police as an institution, I would actually say that they are, in fact, correct. They are part of an entire government and legal system which upholds the same interests that the police serve, those of private business, of corporations and millionaires. We'd like to say if the police cannot be held accountable to this council, if they cannot be controlled by it, I asked, who are they controlled by? It's obviously not the people. If it was, they would not be killing us in the street. If it was, we would have the ability to decide the policies that they use to hire and fire these people, which we don't. In fact, I would say that the only people that are able to hold the police accountable are the workers and common people themselves. That this council will not do anything to stem the issue of police brutality, and that the only way for that to happen is through mass protest, through strike, through the organization of independent political organizations explicitly by and for the workers, rather than pretending to hide behind a faux impartiality. So I would say for everybody here that is interested in not seeing another tragedy like this happen again, that instead of following politics to be impartial, we need socialist politics. The only one that does not serve the same interests as these killings do.
Thank you, John. Next is Mickey. Mickey? Jewel? Please state your name and place of residence for the record.
And I'm a resident of Tempe. And I would like to see a community review for the police, because right now we just have the police policing themselves, and we know that. We're also fighting for that in Phoenix, and so we'll continue that. In our community though, it is bad taste, even if you go to the Gillen Junior High website, that right there on the front of Gillen, and very disrespectful to the family of Antonio Arce, that you have the police chief there with bikes. That's so disrespectful to the family, that the school that he was at, the school that he was supposed to be in, and there you have her right on the front of the website, on the front page of where Gillen is when the pictures pass. We have no trust with her. I just live right down the street from there. I don't trust that they wouldn't shoot any child in the back. I mean, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be stealing a candy bar from the store, and because they're running, they're gonna get shot. You know, we don't have no trust for that. I work with children all the time. During my break, I was painting with children, working with children in the community. I don't trust them, and right now I'd like to give the rest of my time just for a moment of silence and respect for Antonio Arce and the pain that will never go away of his family.
Next speaker is Ms. Lori DeLuca. Please state your name, place of residence for the record. Thank you.
Lori DeLuca, Tempe. The following are just a few excerpts from a book in the Tempe Public Library in the young adult section starting at 12 years old. When I was about 8, 2 staff members went with us. One was Kathy, the recreation person. They were really good to us. No abuse at all. There was sex, what I would call curiosity sex. We were experimenting. Isn't that what a child does at that age? Chapter 1st grade. I was 7 at the time. I was sexually mature. I knew about sex. From 6 up, I used to kiss other guys in the neighborhood, make out with them, and perform oral sex on them. I liked it. I used to love oral and touch their you-know-whats. In addition to this book, I found many others which contain the same exact material. I addressed this at the library board meeting and was thanked for my time. When I asked what the process was for addressing this issue, they told me to fill out a book reconsideration form. I attached 2 pages of excerpts. I received a response back from the library director, Kathy Huser, which stated, among other nonsensical excuses, that the book would remain due to the First Amendment. Congratulations to Ms. Huser and the Tempe Public Library Board, as it takes a special kind of stupid to suggest that one cannot make guidelines and to defend books depicting acts of pedophilia using the First Amendment. Several residents showed up at the following board meeting to address their concerns. No proactive action was taken. Prop 418, which allowed you to now bypass any official legal system using your own kangaroo court, was barely in play when you used it to remove a council member for allegations of sexual misconduct. Residents of Tempe who came to express their concern found themselves in an out-of-control meeting and were met with jeering and harassment from Planned Parenthood and ASU students. Council rallied against predatory behavior. Based on your own statements regarding your decision in that case, each of you now has the opportunity to show to us that your initiation and use of Prop 418 was not political, and that you will not stand for any form of sexual abuse by promptly firing Ms. Hausner for purchasing and promoting a book which glorifies child sexual abuse and then defending it when brought to her attention. In addition, swift action to remove this book is expected not only by myself, but by a growing number of other Tempe residents who are being alerted to this daily. If nothing is done, you can consider yourself exposed for selective power grabbing, hypocrisy, and for promoting books for children with obscene sexual language and for glorifying sexual abuse of children by adults. Imagine that being your legacy.
Thank you. Next is Mr. Don Hawker. And then after Don, it will be Phil Martinez.
And I wish to follow up on what Lori just said regarding I'm in a position of for sake of my own soul to avoid any taint passive responsibility as a community member in this heinous agenda for providing these kind of books to children, which I hope that every Tempe parent will also get involved with, and demanding the city council to do something. There's the issue of extreme obscenity in these books, which should alarm any parent. It robs children of the innocence they deserve, which should be cultivated. They're not remotely capable of understanding and dealing with the physical, emotional, and mental consequences of the sexual activities. The problem is that problem disgusting as it is the tip of the iceberg of the obvious agenda to manipulate using children and public opinion to eradicate the movement of sexuality presented clearly by Christ, that is monogamous, lifelong, heterosexual marriage. Replacing this with sexual chaos and a total divorce of sexual pleasure from the responsibilities of human life that these actions have the natural capability to produce. Recent history has witnessed constant decadence from that standard to the utter madness that demands to respect fantasies that counter common observable reality. The gentlemen depicted as factual in these books, such as Magenta, are themselves sexual predators. We are cultivating sexual pigs, future Harvey Weinsteins and Jeff Steinbergs. I'm old enough to remember civil rights dealt with immutable human characteristics such as race and gender, which was legal gender at that time. The curveball that was slipped in is the presumption that any sexual behavior, which is an act of the will, is not innate and uncontrollable, including it in classes to be concerned about regarding equality. These demands should raise questions. Does law generally protect fantasy, which exists only in a person's mind with no observable common scientific basis? If all law were to embrace this concept, we would just dispense with law altogether, because it would have no meaning. We wouldn't need libraries either, by the way, because people would just look in their minds and get the truth, and they wouldn't need someone else's opinion about it. Continued extrapolation of this kind of thinking would exonerate not just pedophilia, but any rape, since the assumption that is that the party has no control, and murder wouldn't be confined to the preborn. We would have to respect the murderer if his concept was that the victim is not human. This great new world of the relativity of truth doesn't just cause mental illness, it's the definition of it, and its toll on children should be obvious. The suicide rate is rising rapidly. The confusion that's engendered in its children.
Thank you, Mr. Hawker. Next is Mr. Martinez. Phil?
Good evening. My name is Bill Martinez. I reside here in Tempe, Arizona. I would like to take this time real quick before I get started, before I forget, remind everybody to go ahead and donate to Corey Wood. His campaign, if you do not want to see Mr. Mitchell sitting in that chair here in the next 3 months. I donated $500 today, and I enjoyed every minute of it. But getting started here, getting back to you, Mitchell, I just know that you're not the guy to talk to get stuff done. So what's the point of sitting up here and asking you to do something? You have a whole year to do it. You haven't done nothing. So me and a couple of groups here, we're going to start going down to the district attorney's office, and we're going to start protesting down there, just in time for your election. Just so you can highlight that, how we're getting crazy down there. But we do plan on stepping up because you're not doing anything. If this was your kid, what would you do?
Exactly.
Would you crack your parent? Would you do the same thing? If this was your family, if it's ours, your police force has killed our family. I'm asking you a question. The same response, would this happen if this was your kid? Because God, I wish it was. I say that from the bottom of my heart. That's the only way that you're ever going to see and feel what we're feeling, what we have felt. So when it hits your family. So I hope your kid goes to Phoenix or Glendale and hangs out around some other kids who happen to be of color, just happens to be a victim one night of the police. I hope that happens to you after you get voted out. But we do plan on taking this to the district attorney's office because they're the ones who actually need to use of it. And no justice, no peace, people. Actually means something. No justice, no peace until there's justice for Antonio. Period. You've had your time. You guys aren't leaders. I see your guys' signs out there. Corey Wood, people. Remember the name. Vote for him if you're residing in Tempe.
Corey Wood.
Vote against Mark Mitchell and Navarro. Weak men. There's some hope. But the rest are weak. With that, I would like to donate my time, again, to a moment of silence for Antonio. No justice, no peace, but people must mean something these next couple of months.
Thank you. With that, that's all the cards I have for this time. Seeing none other cards or speakers right now, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
All right, guys, so this meeting is adjourned.
Calm down, Khalil.
All right, guys, we're gonna step out here. This is what I find pointless. You have this whole council. You have this whole people, this whole set of council here, who have a whole meeting on all these useless things. Maybe not useless to the people that were here to hear it, like building a driveway and in and out. You know, maybe that's not useless to them for the couple of people that are here for that. But really to the city, it's useless. And these guys will refuse to put an actual thing that matters to the people in the city on the agenda to discuss it. So they pretty much laugh in your face, say, hey, we'll give you 3 minutes each to speak on it, but we're not gonna comment. We're pretty much not gonna hear it out. So I got this douche right here. So, a lot of douchey people here in Tempe, guys. This is why shit doesn't get done.
This is Piggy here, Sylvia Moore. You guys working on it? Working on the investigation? He shouldn't be on retirement right now. He should be in a jail cell. Better not let it happen again. And I know Mrs. Piggy ran away.
These fucking bunch of thugs. So the guys you gotta be aware of on the street, pull you over, shoot you for no fucking reason.
You guys are silent going around. I don't know if it's you guys.
I'll grab it. I'll grab it. Thank you. Yeah, it's like they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. It don't matter. And I think we're at the point where everybody needs to start getting really loud or acting. But as you saw, if you act civilized, you get nowhere. You really don't get anywhere.
You see that I called out that fool. But
Get over?
shit.
Oh yeah.
Hold this.
Hey,
Say what's up to my chat.
Hey, what up, peeps? He's the auditor. Holding 2 live streams.
Bunch of terrorists.
All right, guys, I gotta do this shit at least once. No justice! No peace! Fuck the police! All right, guys, I had to do that shit. Sorry, I've been holding back all day.
You are fire!
So,
Hey guys, donate. Corey Woods. I know we just got him on vote.
Corey Woods, guys, Corey Woods for mayor here in Tempe.
Let's go.
Hey, what up, pink guy? Got 2 live streams going on here. I got Tempe against police violence on my left, and I got my live stream on the right. Thank you, Rafa. Thank you for being here, man. Showing some love, some support. Rafa. Much love, brother.
I'll stick with my personal stuff in my truck. I've seen their billboards and I thought about getting those kits before, so I'm sticking with my truck. Appreciate it.
Getting ready to get interviewed.
The thing is she's doing investigations that happened before and after.
Which cop? Let's go visit these little piggies over here, see what they have to say. There's
I'm at the library.
we got a couple of auditors out here, but we have a ton of the family for Antonio Arce. Just gonna go look at these little pigs over here. I really dislike the Tempe Police Department.
How you doing, man?
Good, how you guys doing?
Doing well. A good meeting?
I don't know, you guys didn't attend?
No, we didn't attend.
It's always shitty, bro.
Why is that?
Because they only listen to shit they want to hear. They don't want to hear the real shit. How do you guys feel about your partner killing a 14-year-old boy in the back or shooting him in the back?
Talk on that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can still ask, right?
You can still ask, absolutely.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that gets you a paid vacation and free retirement, right? I mean, wish my job did that shit. Shoot somebody and then get free retirement, free fucking, free healthcare, all that shit. But that's why nobody has love or respect for you guys. That's why. I used to be reputable to be a cop, man. Shit ain't reputable no more. You know, that's the same answer we got from the city council tonight.
The standard answer you get, I don't have what you want to hear. We just don't.
Your opinion, bro. That's all that matters.
You get it, my opinion.
You don't have an opinion on that?
Turn it around and change it, or you're not going to like it.
No, I mean, what is your opinion on having a job that will reward you for shooting somebody in the back? In your personal opinion, how about that? As a person, not as an officer, as a person. How about you with your kids? How would you feel if someone shot your kid and got rewarded for it? And got paid for the rest of his life for it? Bet you'd be hunting that motherfucker down.
I'll tell you what I would do.
I bet you would. I bet you would, because you got that characteristic in you. That's why you're a cop. Probably got bullied in school. Probably got some shit.
Good.
Yeah. That's how we feel tonight, bro. So
we know how you feel. We've heard you.
That's all I gotta say to those fuckers. Just fucking, it's so upsetting that these guys get paid for this shit. Look at that. Also, security guard. He's not a. He can be that fat as a security guard. Just can't be a cop that fat. Sorry, guys. We did this interview. There's an interview going on over here. Sorry. I had to talk shit to those guys. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Sorry, bro. I missed your interview. I was
all
talking
good.
shit to us. Was Hey, I appreciate that, Noah. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. We still have these guys over here in the meeting. Just putting shit away. Exactly. That's because we pay them to not only not say shit, but also, again, we pay him if you kill somebody, we'll fucking continue paying him for the rest of his life. It's just so stupid how this system works. Look, we got more piggies over here. Let's go see if we can get some answers from these guys. See how they feel about it. They should all fucking resign. These fucking people are worthless. So we got 2 officers right here.
Man, how come your other officers can't do what you guys do and give name and badge numbers?
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? How many officers have you guys testified against in your careers?
Against an officer?
Against an officer? No? Is there, do you guys find that there's just been no need, or you guys just...
We don't have enough time on.
No? No comment?
I've never been subpoenaed.
No. So you've never voluntarily have testified against an officer? No? How do you guys feel about officer that shot the 14-year-old boy and is now, you know, getting retirement? No comment.
I would talk to your chief of police about that.
Your chief of police sucks at answering questions, bro. Let me see. What else can I ask you guys? Just in your opinion, if you guys don't mind, and this is just your opinion. This is not your professional opinion. What do you guys think of having a job that will pay you or reward you for shooting somebody in the back? Comment. Can I get your name and badge numbers?
Wilson 23782.
Garcia 23914.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. There you go.
What of course up there? They big or yeah, please get a new job. You might be able to help someone if you get a new job.
You want to earn life pay? Get shot, bitch. Don't fucking go shoot somebody. Let's go check out the interview over here.
And we have to sit there for a year in silence, waiting for answers. So, as a community, we need to be coming up with these answers ourselves. That's all I have to say.
All right.
They went around. We have Phil about to speak. Noah never, thank you.
I agree, MB. I agree. That is definitely our next step, man. And I actually Phoenix, Scott Bunch, and myself have been looking into that, and we will be bringing that live soon, man. We will be bringing that live soon because I agree. We need to start attacking with this more or less where the root of the problem lies, and you can't fire an officer without the stupid union coming in and getting them back on board or getting them, you know, getting them paid for all the time missed, all that, and that's as corrupt as you can possibly get right there.
Never, thank you for the support.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to all my fire department firefighters and EMTs out there. Much love and respect for you guys. Those guys are out there to save lives. These police officers, I'm not saying 100% of them are bad. I'm just saying 99.9% of them are. Fuck those 99.9%.
Dave, for you, your name and title. All right. My name is Phil Martinez, and I live here in Tempe, Arizona. I came out tonight because the city council is failing to act again on a 14-year-old being shot in the back, and it's getting to be a little bit repetitive with the same leadership here in Tempe. I know it's election time, so I came out here to let people know to vote for Corey Wood in Tempe, but I also wanted to start issuing some demands to the city council and let them know that we're going to start taking this to the district attorney's office, because these people are killing our family members and our friends. These people don't understand what it is until it's their family and their friends who have made a simple mistake. It doesn't deserve death. That in the court of law would have been issued probation probably for their first offense. So children should have the opportunity to make a mistake in this great country that we live in and be afforded the chance to change their life instead of being taken away from their family and friends. I've also lost a family member here in Tempe, and it killed me to have to hear the people on Facebook commenting that have no idea the people's lives that these people have touched. These are family members who live in the community who are being taken away by a police force that is meant to protect us and serve us and take people to jail and have them tried in a court of law, not shoot them in the back while they're running away. It's ridiculous what we have going on in our society, and I'm tired of inactive leaders not taking the stand to protect the children in our community and the families in our community. So that's why we're going to take it to the district attorney's office and demand justice for Antonio this month and the next coming months. We're going to demand it until we see an officer be cuffed and not on a retirement plan for the rest of his life. There should not be bounties on citizens, period. You should not be able to claim PTSD for doing your job, I guess, and shooting someone's kid in the back and then get a retirement. That's a bounty on a citizen. We have a real problem here in Phoenix and Tempe and Mesa of officers claiming that. And I want the city council to know that their time is done here. Corey Wood needs to win for mayor. It's that simple. We have ineffective leadership here. I'm tired. So that's just what I want to do.
What do you, I mean, I noticed you were endorsing a lot of Ms. Wood there, but what are your plans in trying to get this mayor out and different city councils, besides just endorsing one candidate?
These next couple of months, we plan on ratcheting up and letting people know we have ineffective leadership. We plan on taking it to the district attorney's office and demanding. If we have to do sit-ins, then we will. But we need justice in this case. This family has been waiting a year to barely get a report. That's disrespectful to the community as well, but very disrespectful to the family. And it's a system that we're battling, so that's why we're upset. It's the same story over and over again for each victim that is here, and this number keeps growing every year. We have ineffective leaders like Mark, so that's why our plan is to take it to the city district attorney and demand justice. Take it to the county district attorney and demand justice. We sit here and talk about Uber, let's talk about cops killing children. That's what we need to see from our leadership. We don't need to see them talking about Uber and taxi rides down at the airport. We need to see them talking about cops shooting kids in the back. That's what we need. That's what real leadership does. Real men in this community.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, well said, man. It's the truth. Look at these guys. Look at these guys, still making overtime pay, still just chilling. Look at this, guys. How much money is sitting in this dark room right now? Seven officers just all chilling. Show everyone your shit. Yeah. Just in that room. Pink eye, just in that room, just chilling, bro. Center of the street. No one never said what's up.
Hey, what's good?
Pink eye. Miss A said, what's up? Phoenix. Pink Eye Genie said he's your daddy. All right, guys. We're going to cut the I appreciate you guys being here with us, an hour and 41 minutes. And again, just bringing this for you guys. This is a relevant matter. It's been a year already since we brought this the first time when this happened in January 15th of 2018. I'm sorry, 2019. So it's a shame nothing's been done. The only thing they've done is they've released about 8.5 more minutes on that video, on the body cam footage. They've also given the officer that shot the boy in the back, he's been retired and pensioned. So, you know, it seems like we're going backwards instead of forward. But thank you guys again for joining us live today. I appreciate every one of you guys that was with us today. And much love and respect for everybody. Thank you guys. Arizona Auditor and the city of Tempe checking out.